Hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, Lashonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, your marketing, and your sales goals too, with strategy and intention. So, we are on day number 2 of KISS, Keep It Seriously Simple, strategies for overwhelmed entrepreneurs. So, yesterday I said, you know what, there's a lot that you can do, but one simple thing that you can do to work on promoting your products and organic marketing is to simply update your social media accounts. That's what we talked about yesterday. For day number 2, what I want to share with you is a 5-day content marketing calendar. So a lot of entrepreneurs get super overwhelmed and they waste a lot of time racking their mind trying to figure out what kind of content should I be putting out there today? And one of the easy ways to keep it seriously simple is just to follow a blueprint that's already mapped out for you. So I'm going to share a fabulous free 5-day content calendar and actually take you inside of it today. But of course, before we get there, let me say, hey, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Awesome to see you here. Feel free to wave to me. Let me know who you are, where you are in this beautiful world today. If you can drop a 1 into the comment box so that I can see, that would be great, whether you're watching live or via the replay. But of course, if you're watching it the replays, make sure that you drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. So let me dive in to a couple of things that you'll get in this content calendar, which, by the way, it's free and it's 5 days worth of content for entrepreneurs looking to promote and work strategically on getting more of their good on social media, right? So just follow the blueprint rather than wasting so much time trying to figure out what to say. The first part of the content calendar is broken down into thinking about your goals and objectives, right? So today is Monday. It's a great day to start this 5-day sequence, and you can pop something up literally now and then keep on keeping on as you go through this experience. Now, the first thing that I say in this is to identify your goals for the week. So, for those of you who are existing entrepreneurs and you've got things to sell or things to give away, think about the following. Are your goals, number 1, are you trying to promote something? If so, what? Number 2, are you trying to build your list? If so, how? Right? Because, you probably maybe want people to get on your list for updates or a newsletter or a lead magnet. What are you trying to do to get people excited about getting on the list, right? Are you trying to grow your following? Number 3. Number 4, are you trying to generate sales? Are you looking to get more engagement from your audience? So the first thing that you want to do when you think about creating more content is why, right? Everything has a reason. So thinking about your goals and objectives, promoting offers, building your list, growing your following, generating sales, engagement, maybe all of the above. These are some of the goals that I share inside of the content calendar. I know the ring light is super bright, but if you were to go over to sense.com/5DC, that stands for 5-day calendar, and it's free. Okay. So one of the things that I wanted to do is to kind of give you some of the recommendations that I share here. And again, the goal is that as opposed to trying to rack your brain and figure out what to say on social media when it comes to putting your business, your products, your services, and you as an entrepreneur out there more, as opposed to wasting time trying to rack your brain, just follow this calendar, okay? So on day 1, it says to share a favorite thing or a resource. Now, when it comes to being a social media marketer, you can either pay somebody to do the marketing for you, or you can find the time to do it for yourself. And of course, there are those of us who are super, super busy and we don't have the time. So one of the things that I often recommend is sitting down when you do have time, creating a bulk of content that you can schedule out. Now, I'm going to share one of my favorite resources with you, and it's called Planoly. Write it down. Planoly.com. Planoly.com. I love it because using that platform, I'm able to pop up content, like upload content for my Instagram account. And when I post on my Instagram, it automatically gets featured on my Facebook and my Twitter. So you're killing multiple birds with one stone. You're not necessarily, and you can let me know if you find it hard to post every single day. If you find it hard to post every single day, I recommend sitting down, using a resource like Planoly, where you can have that content already somewhere and then upload it so you can schedule it out day by day. cool. Awesome. Glad that you like that recommendation. So that's me knocking out day one of this calendar, right? It's super easy. You can either share your favorite thing or you can share a resource. I just shared Planoly. That's day number one. Day number two, it says to share a free offer or a download. Guess what? My free offer for you is this 5-day content calendar, which again, you can find at sizzlesense.com/5DC so that I can basically walk you through the different strategies that I share in here. I've got 2 calendars that are 31 days long. This is me giving you like a little bit of the good from those. Okay. And so that's something that you just follow the sequence of the calendar. So every day you don't have to worry about what to put out there. You can just follow what's here. Okay. So that is day number 2. Now, I'm going to share one more with you. And then, of course, you can go to, again, sizzlesense.com/5, not the word, but the number 5DC. You should see it in the description as well. So you can download this PDF. So day 3, so day 1 was share a favorite, right? A favorite thing or resource. Day 2 was freebies, share a free offer or download. Could be yours or maybe somebody else's that you want to recommend, right? For whatever reason, right? And then, of course, day number 3, for me, it's all about stories. Storytelling is one of those arts that you've got to master as an entrepreneur so that you can grab people's attention, get them coming back for more, and bringing their friends too. Hey, Voss, good to see you here. So when it comes to day number 3, which is all about stories, the recommendation is to share a client story or a how I story. So I give you 2 options because, if you've been in entrepreneurship even for a couple of months and you've got some customers and clients, maybe you can share a client story. But if you're fresh out of the gates and you have no client stories to share one of your own, right? How I ... Right? So number 1, I could share a how I story on how I, as a busy entrepreneur, am able to remain consistent with my content and putting stuff out there even without a VA. Okay. And a part of that is just being able to sit down when I do have free time, bulk task this content and schedule it out, right? That's a how I story. Or I can share a client story. So I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago, one of my mentees, she said to me, LaShonda, I know that there are things that I need to do. I just feel sluggish. I feel out of it. Like, I just kind of wake up and it's just same old, right? And I said, okay, I got you. Let's get on a call. So we did 2 clarity calls. I said, first, we're going to get on one call, figure out what exactly the problem is, which we did, number 1. And then number 2, come up with an action list of things that you got to do. And I said, guess what? I am holding you accountable. So get on my calendar for another clarity call in a week or 2 weeks. She chose 2 weeks so that we can talk about what you were able to complete. 2 weeks later, she had new subscribers to her list. She has finished an ebook. She's done some live streams and she is rolling the ball. When I say the ball is rolling, she's also one of my web design clients. So we got her store up and the ball is rolling. So for me, that's just a great opportunity to say, I get it when sometimes you feel like, your fire fizzles, you get sluggish, you slow down, you're not as motivated to do what you need to do for whatever reason. I recommended to her to, number 1, identify what was holding her back, what caused the drain, the lack of motivation. Let's talk about that, right? Getting stuff out of your heart, out of your chest, that's just good to do. So having, 2 other ears to listen to you, that was helpful, number 1. But then number 2, as I was listening, being able to help her itemize and really identify some specific action steps that were not overwhelming, right? Because this whole KISS conversation is for overwhelmed entrepreneurs. Let's identify a few things that weren't terribly overwhelming that she could do that helped her work on new products, building her email list, creating new content too. And she feels so much more energized 2 weeks later. And I'm super excited to share that story with you. I can't wait to see what she does next. So day 3, it's an opportunity for, again, you to share a story about a particular client and or for you to share a how I personal story for yourself. Hey, Don. Good to see you here, my dear. Now, I love that my girl Yvonne is in the building because, of course, I'm going to shout her out of livevibrantly.com. She creates amazing t-shirts and affirmation products to help you with your self-care plus self awareness, right? You got to be self-aware, got to work on your self-care, especially during times like this, right? And Lavon and I, we had a great clarity call a couple of weeks ago, and she said, you know what, LaShonda, a little while ago, I went to an event and I ran out of products, and there was this person that said, hey, I would love for you to produce a product for somebody for me, right? A gift. During times like this, it's so great to be able to give people things that are going to help them uplift, meditate, work on affirmations, be positive, all that good stuff, right? And I said, oh, so you take requests for people to, come to you and gift products to other people, and you create this beautiful custom thing. And she said, yeah. I said, did you tell your other customers about that? And she said, no. And I was like, yes, this is a good thing. Go email them. Go talk about the fact that you're doing custom self-care, beautiful packages, gift packages, because it was requested by a particular client. And if anybody else is interested, raise their hand, go grab them, right? So being able to say, hey, by the way, one of my clients requested that I create this for somebody so she could gift it. If you would like to do a few of these gifts, maybe you've got friends, family, church members, soror members, right? If you would like a couple of these, 2, 3, 5, 10, feel free to check in with me. I'm taking orders, right? That's something that you can do to keep that momentum. I was actually, side note, as I think about Lavon, I was checking in with one of my clients yesterday who she said to me, LaShonda, I'm working on my handmade goods and I'm really trying to figure out how to get this business off the ground and how to attract more people. And one of the things I said to her is always remember that your wins begin within. How can you get those previous customers coming back for more and bringing their friends? And we had a little conversation. Well, I had, because I did a 10-minute message that I sent to her about some things that she could do in that arena. So being in a place where you simply share stories that you are having, how you're interacting with customers, what they're asking you, what they're asking you for, what you're doing for them, those are all opportunities to create conversations with your audience, big and small, previous customers and prospective customers too, to say, hey, I don't know if you need this answer or you need this product too. Feel free to reach out here for more. So that's it. I want you to kiss, keep it seriously simple. This is Kiss Week. Every day I'm going to share some simple things that you guys can do to work on your business goals, whether it's money, monetization, or sales. And today it's all about content creation. So if you're looking for some direction there, I always have a great resource to share. Remember to go to sistersense.com/5DC to get the fabulous free 5-day content calendar from me. And then that's going to give you the opportunity to learn more about my extended 30-day calendars too. Okay. And of course, if you have any questions for me, I am here for you. Feel free to email sistersense@gmail.com. And don't forget to turn on alerts and notifications so you can see when I'm live, so you guys can jump on here live with me. And of course, last but not least, if you enjoyed this session for today, feel free to, give me some thumbs up, hearts, likes, love, and let me know which of the 3 of the 5 that I've shared with you today so far you found helpful, sharing favorite things, sharing freebies, or sharing stories based on personal stories for yourself or stories of experiences that you've had with your customers and or your clients. So you're welcome. Awesome to see you here as always, my dear. Starting on them stories. Good. I always love when you guys get some ideas based on what I share, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next, because I've got some more kiss, keep it simple, keep it seriously simple strategies for you for tomorrow. So all right, y'all, see you then. Until then, take care. Bye.